I want apparently, guys, I don't know if you know this, but life can be hard after college sometimes. Have you guys heard this? It's almost like, oh, okay, maybe we're a little coddled in college. Life is a little bit more controlled. And all of a sudden after college, it could be a little hard to get into the real world for the very first time.
Postgrad depression is a real thing. Postgrad depression is what's called sadness or anxiety once you graduate high school and even more so college. You can try to mentally prepare for it. You can think it's not going to happen to you. I can tell you right now, regardless, it will hit you in some way, shape, or form. How do you deal with it? Same way you deal with copious amounts of liquor. Time.
What is postgrad depression specifically? Is that just when postgrad depression, is that just because all of a sudden your life is less structured and you're not meeting as many people? Maybe.
Time. You have to let time pass and get adjusted to your new life outside of college or high school. You're going to be thinking about how fun it was in college, and you're going to be holding on to those memories, hoping to make more memories like that in the future.
Yeah, but you're going to have a lot of different memories. Honestly, I have maybe they missed the routine of school. Honestly, a part of it, if we're being honest, college oftentimes, especially at like a 4-year institution, is the only time that people live in a walkable community where they get that sense of community, where they can walk to their friend's place, they can walk for lunch, they can walk and go to activities, go to a park, go to a pond, go to a coffee shop, walk without driving. They get so separated when you move to the burbs. And people like the burbs, people like the farm, but some people like walkability. And in the United States, we don't have as much of that. So it's not surprising that, people at least miss that sense of community a bit. However, I do have an opinion, and I could, tell me if I'm disconnected on this, but I honestly think it's really sad if your life peaks in college. If you accomplish nothing outside of college and your life doesn't get more exciting outside of college and you're not pushing yourself outside of college and college is your peak life, ending at 22, the rest of your life just sounds miserable. And I wouldn't understand the point. But people are, I don't know, so many people peak in college. What's even crazy? Like, yeah, put your degree on the wall. That's fine, especially if you're like a therapist or something. For people go into their 40s and 50s, even 30s, and it's still a little weird. And they're like, they talk about where they went to college. And I'm just like, I don't care. What have you accomplished in actual life? Better than peaking in high school? That's true, but no one goes and brags what high school they went to. It's like, I don't give a fuck. If all your entire life is what happened 10, 20, 30 years ago, then you have a miserable life. And that's why they call it depression? Yeah, I guess so.
What makes postgrad depression terrible is the fact that you kind of have this realization that you're not going to have the same life that you used to have the past 4 years.
Yeah, but you could move to a walkable community. It would be a more urban area, and it's going to be more expensive because a lot of people like it, and the country doesn't offer it as much. But you can definitely mimic some of the things.
Now, the way I dealt with it is kind of unique, so I don't really expect many of you to sort of follow this. I lived in Connecticut my whole life through high school and through college, so when I graduated, I moved to Miami for both grad school, but also...
There you go. Well, grad school, so that kind of negates it, right? But moving to Miami, it's pretty walkable, well, unless you're living in the deep burb of it, but there's a lot of burbs. Follow that guy on TikTok. I think he's still in college. Sounds like he's in grad school. He's also, according to someone in chat, on Gay Talk, which means you're on Gay Talk. Which means you're gay.
Also because I knew that it'd be a new area, and with a new area is new experiences.
Yeah.
So I'd be kind of able to separate sort of my college years from my post-college years. Staying in the same place.
I'll take the peace and quiet of the country over city life again. Absolutely. Some people prefer country. Some people prefer suburbs. Some people prefer middle zoning. Some people prefer up zoning. But the fact is, we don't really have that, the last two, as much in this country. So we don't really get the option for that. So if people prefer that kind of life, because of our zoning laws in this country, we don't get a lot of it. And it can lead to isolation for sure.
Is your college, or going back to a place that you were always at in between college years and stuff like that, that obviously can make things a little bit harder. But the principle I've learned is the fact that when you graduate college, you are a full adult. And I know you're technically an adult in college, but
yeah, your hands are just held a little, but you're more of an adult with more adult responsibilities in life if you don't go to college and you go out and just start, grinding on your own. Not that I necessarily advocate for that. For some, that makes sense. For some, it doesn't. But yeah, I understand the sentiment. That's fine.
Still are in that transitory period between being a kid from high school and being an adult after college. So the best way to kind of think about it is, hey, I'm a grown adult right now. I have all this freedom. But also this too, your friends that you made in college, they're not dead, all right? They're still...
Yeah, but people move a lot, and then life gets more complicated. They make new friends, people start families, so
Still going to be around. So you're still going to be able to make more experiences and have more memories with them and with new people too.
Well,
and also
sure.
think about it this way, right? Imagine if you were just in college in perpetuity.
a lot of people do to avoid paying on their student loans or because they have no idea how to go make it out there on their own, so they do the infinite college loop forever to 4 masters, couple doctorates, and then they never accomplish anything in life other than a couple pieces of paper. Speak for yourself, gay talk. We all lose some homies.
Wouldn't that get boring eventually? Like you might say, oh no, I love it so much, I would never stop. But like, just think about it this way, right? I went to UConn, University of Connecticut. There was only like 3 or 4 bars around the campus, and there were only so many types of parties we could have on campus before it kind of felt stale and repetitive. Now, it almost never did, but there would be times throughout the years that I would be like, well, damn, I'm kind of doing the same thing for fun that I did in the past. Now, that's a normal motion to
What are you doing for fun? It sounds like you're just going and getting fucked up. I don't know.
feel, but if you apply that to post-grad life, you can kind of at least sort of mentally calm yourself and be like, hey, if I was in college forever, it'd eventually get boring. I'd have to move on eventually. Post-grad
I miss the walkable area I lived in, but I couldn't afford a house there. Exactly, because we just have such a limited supply of them in this country due to zoning laws that because they're in such high demand but low supply, people get priced out of being able to live in those kind of communities. I'm lucky that I make a lot of money now, so I get to move to one of those communities, but I know most are priced out. Thank you so much in dealing with the craziness of having to go to the office and whatnot. Happy to see y'all here, though.
depression is not easy.
No, we're not going to watch this guy for 20 minutes. It's a collection. There's a lot of people talking about life after college.
It hits people in various ways and various levels and stuff, but ultimately you have to remember is once you give it enough time, you will get over it and you will be able to at least enjoy your new life. There will definitely be difficulties in your new life, especially financially, especially with taxes and being an adult and all.
And I guess that leads to depression. I don't know. I recommend this guy just moves to a walkable area and open up Grindr, and he's right back at it, man. Right back to his old bottoming days.
All those responsibilities. But if you can kind of just look at the enjoyments that you can get from that new life, you'll be solid.
The part that no one talks about is post-grad depression. It's so suffocating. I've been so consumed with school/work/life the past 10 months, and now I have too much time to think about all the problems I avoided all this time. I have 0 plans. I'm staying in my college town, burned out from school this school year. I quite literally feel stuck. Oh yeah, that's not post-college depression. That's just depression. You're staying at home. You're not going outside. You're not getting any experiences. You have nothing that you're doing. That has nothing to do with the fact that you're not going to college anymore. You didn't do anything. You stopped. I mean, this isn't just post-college. I'm sorry. Exactly. Girl, move or just get a fucking job. Do something. She's not doing anything. She has nothing in her life. Graduating feels like an achievement of a huge goal that you work toward for a long time. By comparison, the next goal may feel less obvious or meaningful. Easy to fall into the what now. Now that's fair. I can see that. Unfortunately, none of them have brought this up, but who would have thought? If you're just sitting there thinking all day, not leaving outside, and you have nothing that you're working on and nothing that you're contributing to in life whatsoever, yeah, you might feel a little depressed. Who would have thought? I'm going to turn on the air conditioning real quick. It's a little hot in here. I'm still here. This takes me 2 seconds. 2 seconds! 2 seconds! I'm turning it all the way up! I'm back! Maybe I don't need to wear a blanket if I'm feeling hot. Who would have thought? Maybe I'm a complicated guy. Yeah, I would be depressed too, lady. Go have something in life that you're contributing and feel like you're able to do. Chair reacts.
What stage of the post-grad midlife crisis depression am I in if I want to get my ears pierced, huh? I just want to start my douchebag F-boy look.
Got the Grinder look so far. Heading towards the sniffies look, I'll be honest, but you can get there.
What's up? How's it going? You come here often?
I feel like a lot of... Oh, wait, where did that go? Oh, like, why do you need to film yourself being depressed? It's all for clout. I would have historically agreed. However, I think for a lot of people, they really don't have a support system and they don't have a community, and this is their only way to actually vent. They're not going and seeing a therapist. Like, I don't know. Like, this is their way of actually getting out there, and trying to talk and communicate with people.
I can't keep working, guys. I can't keep being a corporate slave.
Yes, you can, and you will for a long time, or else you're not going to pay your bills, and none of us are going to go support you because that would be fucked. Except we probably will, because that's unfortunately the world we live in now. Boo.
Every day I pray that a meteor comes and blows up my work building. Of course, with no one in it, but it doesn't happen. Do my prayers mean nothing? Are they meaningless?
Find something else that you have passion in. It's not the easiest job market in the world, but what is this guy? I don't see him putting any effort into trying to better his life. I don't know. We've all been in jobs we don't like, but then our second job is to get out of that job into a job that we do like.
I don't know.
I dropped out of college a couple of years ago, and most people that were in my grade either graduated last year or
This, by the way, is what the last guy wished he looked like.
will be graduating this year. And I genuinely feel bad for them because a lot of them have texted me and said like, yo, is there anything that I can do to work for you? And I think there just comes like a point in time of once those fun 4 years are all said and done, reality is coming with a big
Fun 4 years. Are we just getting to the point where college is officially daycare? Transition daycare between childhood and adulthood? Is that all this is now? We're preparing people to go out there and start the career, start their lives. Fun 4 years. That's not what necessarily I would like you to have a good time. I don't want you to be miserable, but that's not what the whole point is. I don't know.
big ass right hook to clock you in the face to say, hey, you're on your own now. You have to actually work all day instead of,
Well, ChatGPT requires no effort. That's fair.
going to bullshit classes and drinking and having fun with your friends every single day, playing games. That's not a thing anymore. You are an adult. So
Yeah, but you still can. If you lack the ability to have any friendships or connections or aspirations in life, and life is miserable after college, that's you. That's not college's fault. That's not the lack of college's fault. That's just you moved to a bad place. You don't have any ambitions, or in your life peaked. Like, that's sad for you. Oh, hey, I can't go have fun as an adult. Exactly. Like, what is this guy talking about? I don't know.
you have to start working. And I swear it causes like a post-college depression where if you were in college and you weren't thinking about what you wanted to do with your future, you kind of have an identity crisis, like, who am I? What do I want to do?
If you're finishing college, you don't know what you want, have a relative idea of what you want to do in life. You failed the assignment and mission of college. I don't know.
And that's what I'm seeing.
People miss having summers off. Well, they should be a teacher, I guess.
A lot of my friends right now. If you guys are going into college or are in college right now, I would say start figuring it out. Or you can just drop out like me.
I dropped out and went into sales. I was making more money off of selling my music compositions than my professors were making on their music compositions. So I was like, why do I need to be taking out student loans anymore? Let me guess. You're just using an investing app that doesn't invest in you. It is time to change that. Right now, Webull is offering up to a 3.5% match when you open an IRA with them. That is real money going into your retirement, not just points or coupons. And that's just the start. Deposit $100 and you get 30 days of Webull Premium. Anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 sitting around in your account, move it to Webull and get $200 in cash. And if you worked your way up to $5 million, that's $30,000 in your account just for moving it over. It is not just about the perks though. Webull provides the tools that serious investors want as well. TradingView integration, real-time data, zero commission trades. It actually works on all your devices. And now through September 30th, you can stack even more. Get a $100 cash bonus for a $2,000 deposit, plus a 2% cash back on all deposits, and a 30-day premium voucher, and a 4% APY booster on any uninvested cash. It doesn't get better than this, so stop overpaying for a platform that gives you nothing back and make the switch to Webull. Go to Webull.com/K/Caleb or hit the QR code or the link below. Let's get back to the show.
I'm sorry, but the one thing that really is brightening my spirits a bit in this honestly depressing time period after graduating college.
She's going to need Botox. Look at this crinklage she's doing. She's treating it like paper up here. Can't be scrunching, girl. It can't be scrunching. Use Starlink instead. It doesn't really work like that as far as I was researching it yesterday. In places like Austin where there's high demand, the wait lists are substantially high and the internet speeds are kind of lower because it's being shared between so many different people.
Is feeling baby again. Like when I am in the workplace and I tell people that I just graduated college, they go, oh wait, you were just born, you're a baby.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't do that. That doesn't make any sense. But I guess we are experiencing a lot of these people are a little more mentally and life immature, probably due to the COVID years, unfortunately, than, even just 5 years before them. So maybe that's why they're thinking it. I don't know.
Like, there's nothing like the feeling. My boss the other day was like, oh, yeah, all these 90s kids running around, as if, like, 90s was, like,
That's me!
All these young kids running around. I go,
That's me!
I go, oh, I was born in 2000.
So is my brother.
Oh.
He's been out living a successful career. He owns 2 homes. He's doing okay. I mean, this is kind of you if you're behind it being born in the year 2000. And that dude never stepped a foot in college. He just went out there and started grinding.
It was, I've never felt a feeling like that. Everyone was like, what? And I go, wait, I'm the youngest person in the world. And it's all I have right now, but I'll take it.
Why did nobody warn me about how hard life is after you graduate from college? Yeah, I guess you get some more bills and you just don't have loans paying the bills anymore. So you actually have to pay for it with money you earn. Maybe that's what she's saying. Let's see. I don't know what I want to do with my life. Okay, if you graduated college and you have no semblance of any idea of what you want to do with your life, you shouldn't have gone to college. Or you should have stopped at gen eds and community college before you went to a 4-year institution and pursued a degree. The fuck is she doing? This isn't how you do college. Every day feels the same and I barely get to see the friends I used to see every day. Okay, then you need to put more effort into your friendships. Unless people moved away, that's fine. You should probably live in a walkable community because it's not like you just graduated to familyhood where you are living in the suburbs. Every day feels like the same. Well, in college, every day felt like the same too, unless you were going to like a random party or you were going to like a college game, basketball game, because it's still a repeat schedule on a week-to-week basis. Maybe not every single day, but like at this point, it sounds like she's probably not living any life outside of work, and that within itself is not good. Everything just seems so uncertain. Well, yeah, because you got a degree, but you don't know what you want to do. That's kind of on you. When does it get better? If you do nothing, never. But that is on you to do something. Is this what life is supposed to be like for the rest of our lives? There is no blueprint. There is no supposed to or not supposed to. Life is what you do, and right now it sounds like you're doing nothing, and I'm sorry. And you also did college in the wrong way. She went to college for fun. She didn't go college for a degree and career. She did college wrong. So, I don't know. Student counselors, and parents need to coach better of going from high school to whatever they're doing after high school. It's kind of been college, no matter the cost, no matter the degree, no matter where you're going, in state, out of state, no matter the loans. Obviously, there needs just to be a little more consideration there, right? Because college is great, and for the average person, absolutely. But community college, gen ed's there, in-state 4-year tuition after that, 4-year institution. So, yeah, I'd say a lot of fault on the parents, a lot of fault on the student counselors. I do not own a boat, no, but I like to rent. Maybe someday. If you're feeling like this, please know you're not alone. Follow me and let's get through it together. Okay, well, your internet fans are not going to help you. Trust me, I got a few of them. It doesn't impact your happiness. It doesn't. You think it does. But life doesn't really change unless you change life yourself. My life didn't change since YouTube took off. Other than, I guess I don't have to freak out if I have a nice dinner, but I don't know.
Let's talk about post-grad life, because this shit's rough.
Let's do it.
I'm not even a month out of college yet, and I'm feeling it.
Okay, well, it's only been 1 month. Calm down. Takes a few months.
Structure has been the biggest thing for me, and I'm not good without it. Literally from
Yeah, but you have structure. You can create your own structure.
high school to senior year of college, I was literally back-to-back busy.
What was that motion? What was happening to her in college? Interesting.
Structure out of the ass. My tip for going from having so much structure to not having structure is you need to create your
Why is she talking about tips and ass in college and then doing this? Like, what the fuck is she doing? Listen, I'm open-minded.
own structure, which, trust me, can be the biggest pain in the butt. The last time I talked about this, I said that it
She's
makes
into
life
anal.
feel like 50 first dates. And I want to explain that. You are literally living the same day over and over again when you have nothing to do. I literally felt like I was watching 50 First Dates for like the first couple weeks until I created a list of things to do every single day. My biggest thing, find a hobby. I started crocheting slippers. I know
Have something to pursue that you're passionate about. You're not going to get into the job immediately that you want. You might go for income out of the gate, but listen, you're going to spend, well, the majority of your time probably sleeping, but you're going to spend the second majority of your time Monday through Friday, at least at work. So, you got to start pushing. pushing to get into something that you're relatively passionate about. And no, right outside of college, you might not get that. And if you do, it's going to be a big price drop. But I don't know. You're not going to last if it's like this.
This doesn't look like a slipper yet, but I promise it will. Everybody, my mom asks, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Listen, I just woke up. My dreams didn't tell me what I'm supposed to do.
That's not how it works.
All I know is I'm going to go to Starbucks and get Chipotle.
Oh, so she's probably drowning in Klarna. Probably drowning in Klarna debt. So this is life after undergrad. Working 6:30 to 3, Monday through Friday. Only have 2 days to recover. Trying to keep your sanity by watching kids shows because you need something that feels safe and familiar. Oh, wow. She's an actual child. Oh, she's a literal baby. She is a mental baby. An infantilized little brat. You cried. You screamed. You wished every day for the day you graduated. It finally came, and it's nothing like you expected. Well, you're laying in bed crying and posting TikToks, and you still got fucking, 19-year-old freshman dorm stuff on your wall. So, I mean, she's a child. She's watching kids shows. She's complaining about working 6:30 to 3 Monday through Friday, having 2 days to recover. Compared to any other time in human history, living life right now is easier than ever. Just living life. Sure, the cost of certain necessities compared to, let's say, the 60s for a single income's a little less, but even still, the jobs we're doing are easier on the body, on the brain. Life is relatively easier. You got more dopamine you're able to go chase if you want. You're not working in the factory. This is something, she's never going to make it. This is the easiest period of human history ever. She's not going to fucking make it, right? That's it. Yeah, canceled. Can't cancel me. It's impossible. Oh, shit. There's more frames. Well, maybe get out of bed and fucking dry your hair. I don't know. What the fuck is she doing, man? Go to bed, dry your hair, go on a walk. Get out of your weird dark room and watching cartoons from 2005.
Hi. I'm making this video to talk about post-grad emotions, feelings, whatever. Let me know if you guys feel this way. But I'm just really going through it because school is starting again, and literally not going to school is the scariest thing to me, because that school was my whole personality.
It shouldn't be, man. These people are actually children, and it is not good.
And now I have nothing going for me. No, I'm just kidding. But I literally all of college, I thought I had it all put together. I was so career driven, and I had everything calculated to a T.
Where'd you fuck up?
But then my last semester of college, I was so busy and so involved that I really didn't think about my future, my impending future, as much as I should have. And
yeah, busy with friends and shit, I bet. I don't know.
I'm just really sad right now. Nobody talks about
what's hard. No one talks about how hard it is. What's hard?
How hard it is. We all post our photo dumps and our grad pictures and summer recaps, but realistically, I am crying every day.
Why? About what? Tell us what's hard.
All the time. Anyways, I guess I'm just making this to say, if you...
To say nothing is actually what's happened.
You just graduated, or not even just graduated, but went through hard times after graduating.
What has happened?
First of all, you're not the only one, because I'm going through it every day.
Oh.
But also, we just have to take it day by day, because
what's happened?
I literally... There's no words. It's just...
Yeah, but clearly. Beyond clearly.
Really hard. It's really hard, and you were validated in feeling like it's hard.
Oh, fuck
because
off.
It is. Because
fuck off.
I literally don't know how I do every day.
Yeah, it's not hard enough, apparently. I agree. Because what the fuck? She has nothing she's able to explain.
But all that to say, you're doing a good
job. All that to say, you said nothing.
Job. I'm proud of you.
Shut the fuck up.
We're gonna get through it together.
I'm not gonna get through your fucking TikTok.
I don't know who's gonna hire us, but somebody will, I guess.
No one, because you won't be able to get through the first question in your job interview.
I have my sunglasses on because I'm crying and I'm sitting.
Okay, this will be the last one we do on this topic, and then we'll move on. But post-grad depression is real ghetto, and I hate it here. What the fuck? What do you even mean by that?
Outside of Starbucks and I don't have tint on my windows, and that's embarrassing. But whoever said post grad was like gonna be great, they lied. At
Yeah, but it's what you do with it. It's what you do with it.
least for me. I am lonely. I am miles away from all my friends.
Okay, then move to where your friends are. You can do that.
A lot of my friends that I went to like high school with, or like even some of my friends that I went to undergrad with, I feel like I don't connect with them anymore.
Then connect with them.
I don't have any like much in common with them anymore.
Okay, then you need to join some organizations, do some volunteering, go to a sports group, make some new friends.
A lot of the stuff that I used to do for fun doesn't really interest me anymore. So
Well, you just sound depressed then. Go to therapy. I don't know. Yeah, play video games with your friends online. Even that alone can be good. You know, I definitely want some in-person contact for her, but even that would be better than this.
lonely and like
So is post-grad depression better or worse than post-nut clarity? Post-nut clarity is fantastic because then you're clear. It's just, it makes the past and what you did before it maybe not that great. But I don't know.
I want to get married, but that's really hasn't been working out that well for me.
Well, not if you don't have any connections with people. Who would have thought?
I feel like I'm disappointing like the shit out of my parents, and like I don't know what to do. Like
Move to where your friends are. I don't make some new friends. Listen, it is true. It is objectively true for what it's worth that it is harder to make friends outside of college. You know, yeah, people aren't making friends at work as much as they used to. People aren't dating at work as much as they used to. People really like to put their walls up at work and be like, "This is work. Outside of this is my life." And then it just kind of results in lots of people being lonely. But if that's how they want to live, that's fine. It's just easier to make friends in college. It is, and in high school. That is a reality. But you can join organizations. You can volunteer. You can make friends at work as well. There's a lot of things you can do. These people are like cats. What? What do you mean, these people? What do you mean by that, Twitch chat? I'm an introvert with friends and a husband. It's doable. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you got to put in the work. If she's not putting in the work, then nope.
this is just life is not really doing it for me right now.
Yeah, but you're also not doing life right now. Can we be honest? There's a little part of that is involved here. Okay, we'll come back to, we'll do more of those at some point. Hey, Caleb Hammer stream fans, make sure you get your financial score for free. Take the assessment at calebhammer.com or dollarwise.com. It's free. See where you stand in the world of finances.